I had tears in my eyes. I was scared. I didn't know what to expect. I remember walking into the OR thinking, oh my God, I'm on the set of a movie because this is like almost unbelievable. And you guys were there the whole time, like essentially, virtually holding my hand and guiding me through the process. I've struggled with my weight pretty much my entire life. I would say more than half my life. I've pretty much tried every single diet out there. Nothing has ever really stuck or been able to kind of make it a permanent lifestyle. So this was kind of like, for me, it was a last resort, something that I started researching and looking into, and lo and behold, I found you. I knew holistically that going into this, that this was going to be forever. This is, you go into it, there's no turning back. 2 to 3 days max. And then I started to each and every day feel more and more like myself. So the first little couple of days were hard, but again, we just had major surgery. I think back now, I can barely even remember those days. So that tells you that it's not as difficult as many people might think it is, or that those fears are really kind of just that. They're just fears. And when you go through it and you actually have the experience, it's not as scary as you think. So for me, the biggest change, I think, is one, my energy. I have so much energy, it's unbelievable. Like I wake up, I have energy immediately. I go to bed, I still have energy. I'm more self-aware of what I'm actually putting into my body and how I'm fueling my body. The understanding the difference between the mind as well as, the emotional is it's an interesting journey. It very much is. This is not a diet. I can eat anything I want, but I'm cognizant now of what I eat. If I want a bite of that cupcake or that brownie, by all means, I will have a bite. I don't really notice a difference. The only time I notice a difference, and the fact that I'm actually a sleeve patient, is when I'm consuming food. So I am restricted by the amount of food, not what I can actually eat. I do not feel hungry. And I also know when I'm full. It's not the easy way out. It's a tool that we are given through, of course, the surgery, through you. And we need to learn how to use that tool and be conscious of that tool and to use it properly in order to get the results that we want. Don't hesitate, just do it. You will not regret it. If I could go back in time, I would go back in time and do this earlier. It would have avoided so much, I guess, emotional stress, maybe some depression. Old Kathie compared to the new Kathie, they were just blown away. I could have saved myself years. But here I am. I've done it. I'm doing very, very well. I'm very, very happy. And the support that I get is amazing. I think the staff and yourself were amazing with answering questions, which was fabulous, because I think as people coming into this, they're going to generally have questions and fears. I decided to pick you, one, because you were recommended in numerous other groups. So whether it was Facebook or other online groups or forums, and also because you seemed so personable. Like, it was interesting to get your perspective. I knew that you were also a sleep patient, which also that's a huge reason to select a surgeon, in my opinion, because you've been through the process yourself. And I think just knowing that you're going to be there in terms of a support mechanism throughout my journey, but you're going to continue that journey with me the first year, the second year, all the way to 5 years. And that support wasn't just from you, but that you also had a dedicated staff. In terms of whether it was a nutritionist or a nurse or whomever, they were all there to support me any way of my journey. I always could reach out at any time. Hands down, I think if anyone is going to select a surgeon, that puts you right at the top of the list.